That's the hangout on here. It's here. Live. Oh, turn the camera on. Yep, there you go. Hey! Woo! Sorry, a lot of pressure. We're okay. Okay. So welcome to our first live show, bringing it from the 21st century. So thank you for joining, listening to our meme moments. We have a question.
Yes.
From,
okay.
Oh, yes.
One of our subscribers on the blog has Okay, so actually we got a lot of questions and we chose one, or there was just one.
We don't know.
You choose.
You choose.
You choose.
Either
So
we have a lot of people sending in questions and we picked one, or we got one question.
Or we got one.
And we picked one.
It's up to you.
Either way, we picked one.
Wes is going to read the question,
Okay, so
and we're going to talk about it
this-
for just a brief 2 minutes.
Less.
1 minute, like 30 seconds.
Yeah. So our prompt was, if they were an email subscriber, we said, send us a really intellectually curious question about whatever, 21st century learning. So here's the question we're going to read. This person wrote in and said, so I have a friend that was working in an environment that was launching swiftly into 21st century learning practices, but this friend of mine is now working in an environment that hasn't quite yet reached that level. Let's say we're building the rocket phase, but we have trouble accepting the fact that we'll actually ever launch. What suggestions, advice, what suggestions or advice can you give to start a cultural and innovative revolution? And I loved the question because I immediately had an answer. But I was wondering your thoughts.
Just right off the bat, I think it is. I think it is frustrating. Just to say that is okay. Just to say this is kind of frustrating. But I think if I were in that environment, I think I have been in those environments, and you've probably been in those environments. Is just to kind of just really understand that baby steps are okay. It's okay to just take a small little chunk, or one person. Focus on one person at a time, one day at a time, even 1 minute at a time, and just really be in that moment and empower one person. And you never know what that one person can do to kind of help your cause to revolutionize the world.
Yes.
So that's kind of my thought, is just start small, baby steps.
Start small. Yes. Jessica, anything to add?
I think I'm reminded of last year bringing Canvas into a meeting and then thinking, and then just it wasn't easy, but then just remembering this is a process. So we did it. We went into a meeting, we did it, we all got on and we tried it, and then knowing that we were going to be able to see each other again and try it again. And I just felt like it helped me to realize that it is a process. It's not going to be great in that one time. It's not going to be perfect right away. So that just really helped me. But
part of what it seems like is underlying there's this reassurance that it's more about the relationships, and we're going to kind of keep going forward together. Like a comfort, we're in this together.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to share mine because those were good. And
share yours, please.
Please.
And we probably went over 2.
We probably went over 2 minutes.
We have time.
So immediately when I heard this, I thought about a story I told at a principal's meeting about myself when I was new to the district. And I said, I come from a family of pioneers, and I think I told you this. And my great-great-grandfather came from Germany, and he moved and he settled in Nebraska. Shout out. And he was one of these people. He brought electricity to the county. He came from a foreign country, and he's like, oh, there's no electricity. Where do we get that? Let's figure this out. So I come from a family of pioneers. But the follow-up meeting, I wanted to go back to that story, and I said, why? Why did he come there? And so we were talking about being pioneers and being innovative, and I said, the reason he came is because he heard stories, and he had heard stories of what it's like. And so I think the importance of sharing vision and saying, this is what it's like, and this is what we could do, and let's take a look at what's going on, and not being more insular, but more being about let's talk about where we're going, but also celebrating, if there's hey, we did a department meeting on Canvas, let's talk about that, let's share that, let's tell other departments, so that it becomes part of the story of who we are, where we're going. That's my idea. So
Great. Stories.
and sharing vision.
So, thank you for joining us in our first live show. We probably went a little over what we thought, but that's fine,
It's okay.
So,
It's okay.
and there's no company telling us, whatever. Anyway, so Our live studio audience, yes, they are. So anyway, here's the bottom line. Thank you for joining us. We definitely want to just say thank you, and if you're so inclined, follow our blog, and then just so you know, we're going to do these. I'm not going to make any promises, but hopefully weekly.
Yeah,
West
weekly.
is ambitious. Yeah. So anyway,
and they can send in questions.
Yes, send in your questions,
Please
subscribe, and we
yes.
want to maybe answer 1 or 2 a week.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll do some fun things. So thank you very much for joining us. For Wes, for Jessica, I'm Brian. Yes. I got like 19 computers up here, so all right.
Did you like it, Maddie? It was so good.